How's it going, guys, and welcome to KisharMC episode 2. Today's episode is going to depend on what day it is. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. The day is Tuesday, which means the God of Ingenuous and will be giving, which means we're going to get extra nether wart, sword MCMO, axis MCMO, archery MCMO, and of course acrobatic MC MMO. So without further ado, let's go look at some of the enchants. So since we're getting axes buffed and swords buffed, I think it's best that we start working on our axe MCMO or sword MCMO already now. But while doing that, I think we should focus on getting enchants as well. As you can see, I already have some enchants right here, like the basic ones right here where we have speed, strength, and fire resistance. But one of the enchants that I am really hyped about is Increase, your multiple XP levels on mob on death. So as you can see right here, it costs 125 level. And on top of that, they can only go on swords. And we don't really have too many blazes or zombies, so I'm quickly just gonna do this. And there we go, we now have an Increase enchant on our sword, and I gotta agree, it does actually make quite a difference. Now there is some other enchants I would like to get on my god set, and all of these right here is like health boost. It's all costing 125 levels. Now it took me around an hour to get this XP, so I think that we are going to just stick with these enchants right here, which is just the normal speed, strength, fire resistant, and of course we're going to make a sharpness V axe as well. So now that we have a sharpness V axe, as you can see, our axe is going quite a lot up, especially because we also have strength on our set already. So as you can see, we're 280 levels on axes already. Now I think I'm going to quickly speed forward until we get up to 500. We now have 500 levels in axes, and we have a 25% chance to crit as well, so that is juicy indeed. Now I got some XP from doing all of this, 75 levels. Not really sure what I'm going to use this on. I don't really think there's anything I can get for 75 levels. Health boost alone is 125 levels. Antidote is the same, so there's so many things right here, but it just costs way too much fucking XP. When taking a closer look on the economy, I think that a nether wart farm might actually benefit us, and this is why. If you look at the day plugin, you can see here on Tuesday you get nether wart growth rate buffed by 2. Now on Wednesday, it's going to take 5 items every hour and duplicate the sell price by 2. Which means if we can grind nether wart on Tuesday, like have a huge storage of nether wart, we can sell it for a lot on Wednesday. And that way we can create a huge profit for doing this because they're so close up at each other. So if we do it at the end of Tuesday, so there's a couple hours till Wednesday, I think that we might actually be able to make a lot of money. So I made this huge thing right here. I'm gonna try to print this in for you guys here in a second. This right here is pretty much just manual work. There's no water, there's no nothing. And because I have over 1,000 herbalism, I think that this one here is going to give me double drop. But anyways guys, let's go ahead and print this in real quick. So the last piece right here, and now we have a fully platform right here for nether wart. Now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go in and take a schematic of the nether wart as well, then printer it in, and then I guess when harvesting I just have the printer on, and that way hopefully I'll be able to make a great profit. And if Nether wart is gonna be one of the 5 items that change every hour, and it has to be because it's 24 hours, so there has to be nether wart at some point. Then hopefully we'll be able to make a lot of money doing this nether wart right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera though, because it is kind of a long progress to get all of that done and so on like that. But this right here hopefully is a good idea that you guys might find interesting as well. So if you feel that is interesting, go ahead and try this out, and keep in mind you get double drop if you do it because you have Hellboy's Meta 1000. You do get a little bit more if you are actually doing it with water. Not really sure if it has a difference. Someone in my faction choose to use water to do the nether wart, and I don't know if it actually makes a difference or if it's any better whatsoever, but I guess we're going to figure out very, very soon, because we are going to do this a lot to make a storage for it and try to sell it tomorrow. One thing I always wanted to try since the server came out is going into the cave. Now I'm going to go in there alone for right now because people are doing cave, so I'm going to try to do it alone. But if I meet anyone, my trap is around 800 meters away, which hopefully I'm not going to get killed. Guess these pots right here is something you can mine. Now you can get really nice enchants, you can get spawners, you can even get emeralds. Emeralds is not really what I am kind of looking for, but I'm looking for gaps. Right there I got 2 or 3 gaps, I'm pretty sure, which is exactly what I need. And that is just sand, and that's a cave. That's okay. Well, that instantly died, so that was pretty elite. And over here we have nothing. Now what I'm looking for is the rare enchant, like some of the, ouch, that hurts, one of the really rare enchants you can get. And again, I keep getting splashed. So some of these right here is filled with bad luck, as you can see right here. So slowness, blindness, all that kind of shit you can probably get. And it is kind of parkour right here. You have to get over here. Let's see what's in there. Oh, emeralds. Oh, that's only 2. I can't really use that. I think that I cleaned out the cave. I don't think there's any more pots left in the cave. Which probably mean, oh, that's a little, okay, never mind. Which probably means I need to come back in like 30 minutes and maybe they have respawned. Alright, so after 5 minutes of being in the cave, I'm now going out of the cave with 2 spider spawners, 1 hopper, and I'm pretty sure I got 6 gaps, maybe 4, 5, 6 gaps. I can't really have the right number. And then of course a bunch of other things I can't really use for anything, but like 2 spider spawns and 1 hopper for 5 minutes in the cave with no one being there, I consider that kind of lucky. Before I end off this episode right here, I do want to show you guys our progress, and of course showing you guys the F-top. So again, this right here is our cows. Nothing has changed since the last time. We pretty much showed this in episode 1. Down here we have our, I guess this right here is our XP area. This is where we are pretty much gaining all our XP. I'm pretty sure someone is actually working on it right now. This over here is our blazes. We don't really have a lot. They cost quite a lot to do, so we're not really filling up on them. We only have this from like fishing and stuff like that. So we're not really using this a lot. It kind of just there, you know. We're kind of trying to get increased like I just did, and then we can kind of use the farm up here. Up here we have the zombies, skeleton, cave spiders, and normal spiders, and we drop them to their death, as you might actually know how to do. So just click the one like that, fall down, you'll be able to gather the XP, as you can see down there. Let me see how much I get. I'm probably not gonna get a lot. Okay, I got quite a lot right there actually. So as you can see, this right here is pretty neat. It's actually better than our blazes. We do also have a lot more spawners. Not really a fan of the spiders and stuff like that, but I guess it works out pretty well. And over here we have our, I guess, all our F-top. This right here is pretty much like 300-400 endermans. This is everything we have to do for, like, we've been working on Kane for so long, 24/7, and this is all we have to show for. And it might sound like I'm thinking this as a little bit, not actually a lot, but it is kind of a lot. Like, it's a lot of hours working in on these endermans right here. But if you look at F-top is somewhat difficult. 866 million on both Spook and Karma. Spook have been at 1 billion at some point. Absolutely insane. They have over 670 endermans. It's just insane. And then us right here at 445. So we are definitely behind. Not really sure what went wrong, but I guess they have so much more than we do. But we're gonna catch on, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna catch on in the grace period or not in the grace period. I am sure that we can figure something out. We have a total of 2 farms. This one here is the first. Nothing has really changed. As you can see, we have our nether wart platform up there, but nothing has changed whatsoever. In the second farm, nothing has really changed either. reminder, we have added a lot of sugarcane layers right here, because if you're doing this 24/7 with 20 people on, you actually run out of layers pretty quick. But again, nothing has really changed besides adding maybe 10 layers, I think. Nothing really, up there is a vault, but yeah, nothing has changed. And I think that will be pretty much it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you did, make sure you like this video here. Comment down below if you have any questions, suggestions, whatsoever. And also, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about KisharMC's first map. And as always, guys, make sure that you join my Discord giveaway, where I've given away over 200 things from all kind of servers already. It is 100% free to take part of. I would really like to see you guys in that Discord. The link will be down in the description, so go ahead and take a quick look at that. But most of all, guys, make sure you show your support by subscribing to my channel. I am almost at 9,000 subs. I want to thank you guys so much for the support, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to show your support. But anyways, guys, my name is Dexter, and I'm out.